Well, good morning and welcome to Thursday. It has been a long time since I've had to do one of these assemblies, but I am still very excited for the fact that we can still connect like this as a community through a short assembly. We are going to have just a short little assembly today. We're going to hear some devotions from Oliver, who is a grade 12 student. We are going to hear from our Spirit Squad, who have some updates on what Spirit Week will look like, whether we are at school or whether we are at home. And I will give you a riddle of the day, as I've been doing that on my office door and in the announcements lately. But we will do a live riddle, and we'll have some sort of prize for that as well. Lastly, I just want to remind you that next week, Thursday, we are going to have our Christmas program. So there are a lot of students that are involved with that, and that is going to be an exciting thing next Thursday on our YouTube channel. So make sure that you are carving out some time in your busy schedules to watch that. All right, without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to Oliver, who's going to lead us in devotions.
Over the past couple of months, our relationships have been tested like never before, stretched to the breaking point by a pandemic that has swept the world. Today, I'm going to share with you a story of both adversity and friendship, David and Jonathan's incredible relationship. In the book of Samuel, David fights off the Philistine giant Goliath, and then reports back to King Saul. In 1 Samuel 18, 1-4, by the time David had finished reporting to Saul, Jonathan was deeply impressed with David. An immediate bond was forged between them. He became totally committed to David. From that point on, he would be David's number one advocate and friend. Saul received David into his own household that day, no more to return to the home of his father. Jonathan, out of his deep love for David, made a covenant with him. He formalized it with solemn gifts, his own royal robe and weapons, armor, sword, bow, and belt. This relationship was an instant connection between the two men. It soon became fraught with trials. David had been anointed by Samuel as the king to succeed Saul, even though Jonathan, Saul's son, should have been heir to the throne. This could have caused bitterness or a break in the relationship between David and Jonathan, but it did not shake Jonathan's commitment to his friend. Jonathan saved David's life several times throughout the story. Eventually, Saul lost patience with his son, saying to him in Samuel 20, 30-33, Saul's anger flared up at Jonathan, and he said to him, "You son of a perverse, rebellious woman, don't I know that you have sided with the son of Jesse to your own shame and to the shame of your mother who bore you? As long as the son of Jesse lives on this earth, neither you nor your kingdom will be established. Now send someone to bring him to me, for he must die." "Why should he be put to death? What has he done?" Jonathan asked his father. But Saul hurled a spear at him to kill him. Then Jonathan knew that his father intended to kill David. This story has always resonated with me, showing me that God provides for us in the darkest of times. God puts people in our lives to get us through the tough times. God put Jonathan, an unlikely friend, into David's life. And God has put someone in your life as well. Be committed to one another, be sacrificial to one another, and ask God to have the heart of Jonathan in your friendships. Proverbs has something to say about friendship. I will leave you with this. Proverbs 17:17, "A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity." Proverbs 27:17, "Iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another." Proverbs 18:24, "Friends come and go, but a true friend sticks by you like family." Let's be good friends and be thankful for the friendships that God has given us. If you need a friend, trust that God will provide one at exactly the right time.
Well, thanks, Oliver. I know for myself personally that I often forget about Jonathan in that story, so I really appreciate the way that you've brought that to us today in your devotions. All right, so next thing on the docket, we are going to see a little clip that Mika has put together in regards to Spirit Week. Thanks, Mika.
Hi guys, so for those who don't know me, my name's Mika and I'm in grade 12 and I'm here to talk to you about Spirit Week next week, which is super exciting. We decided to do it online and in person, so for the days that we're going to be doing Spirit Week, next Monday is Linus Day from Peanuts. So what you're supposed to do is wrap yourself in your coziest blanket, stay warm, stay snuggled all day. It's going to be a blast. Tuesday is Ugly Christmas Sweater Day, so wear your ugliest Christmas sweater, your funniest Christmas sweater, whatever floats your boat. Wednesday is Christmas movie / Carol Day, so dress up like an individual from a Christmas movie such as like The Grinch or Elf or Home Alone, something silly like that. Thursday is Red and Green Day to celebrate the Christmas spirit. Christmas is all about red and green, so it's up to you to dress up like red and green. And last but not least, Friday, the best day of all, is Pajama Day. Wear your comfiest pajamas and rock your best slippers. It will be a blast. We will see you next week, and have fun!
Okay, for the riddle of the day, you can see I've turned my electric fireplace on to create more of an ambiance. And here is the riddle. I am not found on any ground, but always in the air. Though charged each cloud with thunder loud, you cannot find me there. Now, if from France you choose to dance your way just into Spain, I there am seen and near the Queen, in hail and mist and rain. What am I? Well, you might have to play that back a few times, but the first 5 people that Edsby me the answer to my riddle will be entered into a draw to win a fabulous prize. And my fabulous prize is still undetermined, but trust me, it will be worth it. All right, we are going to end off today's assembly with a little piece of a good news story. I know that in our current state, we are anxious and we are worried or we are frustrated, but there is still a lot of good news going on in the world. And to bring a little bit of joy to your life, I want to bring to you the story of Hoving's Animal Sanctuary.
One, two, three, go! One, ba ba ba, every roll. Yes sir, we let go. One for women, one for me, and one for my little is on the lane. Ba ba ba, keep every roll. Yes sir, it's the free leg hole.
All right, hopefully we can donate some funds to the Hoving Animal Sanctuary so that Avery can continue in her love for birds. And other than that, that is it for the assembly. So hope that you have a great day, and we hope to see you soon.